was selfless, hardworking, admirable in character, a friend and a brother we would find hard to replace. Looking back at the cordial relationship that existed between our brother Mawuli and the entire staff, his work ethics, I cannot help but to say we have lost a gem of a person who truly dedicated his whole life to the advancement of theater in Ghana. Death is inevitable, but it is painful when you have to lose a precious person in a circumstance that we lost our brother, a tragedy we did not want to recount. Mawuli, Baba, Edene, thank you.
Climbing up the mountain to the children, I didn't come here for stay. But if I never more see you again, I'll meet you on the judgment day. Climbing up the mountain to the children, I didn't come here for stay. But if I never more see you again, I'll meet you on the judgment day. Ba 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 ba. Hallelujah. Ba 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 ba. Hallelujah. Ba 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 ba. I'll meet you on the judgment day. Ba 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 ba. Hallelujah. Ba 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 ba. I'll meet you on the judgment day. Climbing up the mountain to children, I didn't come here for stay. But if I never more see you again, I'll meet you on the judgment day. Climbing up the mountain to brother, I didn't come here for stay. But if I never more see you again, I'll meet you on the judgment day. We shall be King Jesus also up there. Hallelujah. Seated on the right hand of God. Hallelujah. He's gonna judge you. Hallelujah. I'll meet you on the judgment day. We shall be King Jesus also up there. Hallelujah. Seated on the right hand of God. Hallelujah. He's gonna judge you, brother. I'll meet you on the judgment day. Running up the mountain to brother, I didn't come here for stay. But if I never more see you again, I'll meet you on the judgment day. Running up the mountain to children, I didn't come here for stay. But if I never more see you again, I'll meet you on the judgment day.
Do we all come to that point where we realize, so so that was why I woke up on the left side of my bed. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Epiphany Echoes, another one of my prayers. We've been in prayer. Though we speak of death, we must speak of beauty. When we speak of beauty, we speak of elegance. When we speak of elegance, we speak of a true friend, who indeed, in times of need, would split his morsel in half and offer you another. The lady, Amy Appiah, from Paul, has some words to share with us. Food Seed Family could be next. God being prompted. The hunter's friend, there for it. Andrew.
The remarkable life of Mawuli, also known to many as Sabatu. He was an artist, a friend, mentor, brother, father, whose unwavering dedication and authenticity left an indelible mark on all who knew him. Mawuli worked at this theater as a all head from the day he was established until his official retirement and beyond. Mawuli's life and work was a shining example of loyalty, humility, and a deep passion for the craft. He was a force of nature, an artist whose authenticity and dedication inspired everyone fortunate enough to cross his path. As the artistic director of the National Drama Company in Roma, Mawuli's vision transcended his own accomplishments. He possessed a rare gift for recognizing potential in others and nurturing it with patience and care. He welcomed and worked with everyone who displayed a love for acting, fostering an inclusive community where talent could flourish. For many, Mawuli was more than a mentor. He was a guiding light, inspiring countless individuals to dream big and pursue excellence. Mawuli's attitude knew no bounds. Every role he undertook, either on stage or on film, was imbued with truth and depth. His commitment to his craft was evident in every performance, rehearsal, and moment spent refining his art. Despite his remarkable achievements, he still remained humble, always learning, always giving, and always true to himself. For those of us who knew him and worked with Mawuli, today is a day when words fall short to be capturing our hopes. The last few weeks have been challenging as we grappled with his absence. Mawuli's gentle demeanor spoke volumes. From our days with the Igroma at Legon, he stood out as respectful, quiet, yet profound. I remember fondly our days at the School of Performing Arts, Legon. He showed his creativity and passion for dreams with a clear focus on how to succeed. As both an actor and a director, no concept, script, or role was too daunting for Mawuli. He poured his entire being, his body and soul into every project he undertook, or spearheaded, resulting in a unique artistic expression. He always had a way of addressing you as a friend. In my case, it was Andrew or Mami. When I began working here at the National Theatre, Mawuli had been here years before me, but he was always by my side, reassuring me with moments, whether it was in my office or this. We always shared and exchanged about the next production or offered healthy feedback. Mawuli was always instrumental in bringing our annual productions that we began to fruition. And the performances included Ayi, Araminta, Ifripompo, Webiba. All you had to do was give Mawuli the concept, we go into a director's meeting, and you know the production was going to come to fruition. As a director, however, sometimes he was very resolute in his execution, and often it led to clashes with team members. But his passion and dedication were undeniable. In the end, he always delivered. And after all the storms and creative disagreements, you'll find him laughing with the same individuals he had spent with during the creation of the work. Mawuli was a devoted father, whose love and commitment defined him. His truth and gentle spirit resonated deeply in his relationship with his daughter and his immediate family, which carried on to his larger and ever-increasing family, leaving a legacy of love and inspiration in the countless lives he touched. To his blood relatives, we owe you a debt of gratitude for allowing us to experience the talent, the love of Mawuli. We are eternally grateful. Looking back now, Mawuli's journey reflects the beauty of a life lived with purpose. He taught us to embrace challenges, to pour our hearts into our passion, and to uplift those around us. Mawuli reminds us that greatness is not just in grand gestures, but in the simple acts of kindness and dedication. As we bid farewell to our dear friend and leader, let us carry forth his light. Let us strive to build on the foundation he laid, to nurture creativity and compassion in all we do. Mawuli Semebo may no longer walk among us, but his spirit will forever guide and inspire us. Rest in peace, Mawuli. Your story is not over. It lives on in the hearts of all those you touched. Your light will forever shine. God be with you until we meet again.
Mika, Apechiko, Wawe, Mika, oh. Some people walk into our lives and leave a mark that never fades.
This one, I am also first.
Didn't I just see you around the classroom block?
Say me.
Through the countless projects he brought to life, his legacy will continue to inspire us.
Vigil, can't you see? I What are all the choices you make? Are you a son?
Though he is no longer with us, his presence will always be felt in the stories we tell and the memories we cherish.
It is good to see that even crocodiles are fascinated.
His passion, talent, and kindness touched us all.
You are going to say our something. You will beat Lendia. I'm going to meet another guy. Really? Listen.
Hello, my name is Mawuli.
Rest in peace, Mawuli 74. The light will never dim.
Good evening. This is a tribute from Farmhouse Productions to Mawuli 74. On set, we say, ready everybody, roll sound, roll camera, action. And Mawuli walks onto the set of life. Graceful, composed, and with a presence that commands both the stage and screen. A legend in his own right, he became the soul of every scene, the heart of every performance, and the guiding force for those who had the privilege to work alongside him. For the few years he worked with us at Farmhouse Productions, our audiences knew him as Mr. Dontoh, the wise, no-nonsense, yet kind-hearted teacher and senior house pastor on YOLO, Ghana's most iconic adolescent reproductive health television serial drama. But to us, it was more than just a character. He was a mentor, a friend, a beacon of wisdom in the world of acting. With a career that spanned decades, Mawuli understood that acting wasn't just about delivering lines. It was about truth, about feeling, about making every moment real. For the young actors who took their first steps on set, he was their anchor. His calming presence, his patience, and his willingness to guide made the transition from raw talent to polished performance seamless. Take your time, feel the scene, he would tell the young ones. When I asked for a retake, he would say no problem. And we always did till we got it right. Because Mawuli believed in the process, in the act, and in the power of storytelling. His tragic passing leaves a void that no retake can fix. The industry has lost a true gem, and the stage is dimmer without his brilliance. But as every great actor knows, the performance never truly ends. Mawuli's legacy lives on in the young actors he mentored, in the stories he told, in the memories he etched onto the hearts of those who knew him. And soon, the great actor, the great director of our lives calls out, "Cut, it's a wrap." For Mawuli, Mr. Dontoh, it's a wrap. But your story will continue to be told. Rest well, legend. Thank you.
My friend, son, student, Mawuli Samuel, also called one of the best actors, directors this country has come. He was a founding member and a real active member. I miss him very much. Very interesting that the last time I met him turned out to be the very last time I've ever seen him in my life. I had gone to a fundraising program that FiiFi Coleman planned, beautiful, to raise money for actors and actresses who retire, who get old without any social security or insurance. Mawuli he stuck to me, like flies to a ship. He stuck with me, he was with me wherever he insisted that he would sit by me. He wouldn't even let me get up on the road and get some food. He had to get it for me. And when I was getting ready to come back home, he was the one who was holding me together with Appiah and FiiFi Coleman in the car. That was the last time. I wish his wife, his children, his children, all his friends and colleagues, and his family.
In 2022, when we started the work of casting for the Mansa World, we needed a mature actor to play the role of an elderly person in the production. Immediately my mind went to Uncle Semevo, affectionately Sabato, as someone I thought could really play that role because I had admired him from a distance for so many years. I liked his competence, his delivery, his professionalism on stage. For a moment, I was hesitant. Will a thespian like Sabato be willing to join our bunch of young, eager performers starting off life on the stage, some young ones amongst us? But when we placed the call, he was more than willing to join the team. And what was more interesting, he came to the production with that vitality, with that curiosity, with that anxiety a new actor would face when they are taking the stage for the first time. After every rehearsal, he would come to me and say, "Chief, am I doing well? Is that how you like it?" That was a Sabato we knew. Down to earth, despite his years of great service to this country on the stage and across the world, he was still willing to work with us. And he became a good friend, a brother, and a father to each and every member of the team. Recognizing his stature in the industry, after every rehearsal, mostly we would call him to come on stage to give us his impression and his encouragement. And throughout the years that we worked with him from 2022 to this year, he was such an invaluable member of the family. Ours was the last production that he participated in January before his demise. We are pained but honored to have spent the last days of his stage life with him. And so today the cast and crew of the Mansa World have come to show him our respects and to honor him, Uncle Sabato.
Sabato say, no one ever tried in Virginia, now so none who has an RIA. Hey, he said, as a young friend is Sabato Bill, the Maran and on here did not say I'm a Brazil. Uncle Sabato, who is the papa? The man bring a meeting now. No, also me and more Uncle say. Mekai pa ezibana ochoto amezimane ya apoche kakra na nsa don ofande na homo kakra the ye Uncle Sabato who said Mr. Ofacho or them the uncle you so we him that when you enjoy them referred to Uncle Sabato them referred to Baba anybody say my Baba Baba! Uncle Sabato was saying, Baba, from admiring him on TV to having the privilege to work with him over the past 2 years, I often found myself envious of my character, Papa, for having what I wish for in your life. A father who was present, understanding, and patient. He was never quick to judge. Instead, he was my voice of reason. Whenever confusion clouded my thoughts, all I had to do was find him, and his words would bring clarity. But in those same moments of uncertainty, I often find myself asking, what would Uncle Sabato say? May his soul rest perfectly in a
better place.
For Mawuli, and I'm a young man. I don't we have a December music show. Yeah, called Vigil and Appiah. Yeah, Chinambe, the how woman, one nochi, Mawuli, but there are Romania, one was swimming. The CIA. Akpekaka. Oh, if Mawuli.
Silence lingers too. A hollow space where witness should. How long before such shoes are filled? Though painful was his final breath, but his legacy would outlive your spirit lives in the hearts of those who knew you. None shall walk on that path like you. Farewell.
If you were a man in uniform, we would command a 21-gun salute. But you are active. And so we shall command an applause in your honor at your final curtain call. Ladies and gentlemen, 30 seconds for Sabato. stage of the afterlife.
More money, y'all. More money. Thank you.
Good evening. This is a tribute from the National Film Authority to Mawuli Senator. It is with a heavy heart that I stand before you today to honor the memory of a remarkable individual, Mawuli Senator. His passing is a profound loss not only to his family and friends, but also to the creative industry and all who had the privilege of knowing him. Mawuli was a passionate advocate for the growth of Ghana's film and creative arts sector. His unwavering commitment to storytelling, culture, and artistic excellence was evident in everything he did. He believed in the power of film as a tool of transformation, education, and national development. Throughout his work and dedication, he inspired many, leaving an indelible mark on the industry. As we gather here to celebrate his life, we also reflect on the values he stood for: hard work, integrity, and a relentless pursuit of excellence. His legacy will continue to inspire us, and we must honor his memory by pushing forward the vision he believed in: a thriving film industry that tells authentic Ghanaian stories to the world. On behalf of the National Film Authority, we extend our deepest condolences to his family, friends, and colleagues. May we find strength in the impact he made and carry forward his dreams with the same passion he exhibited. Rest well, Mawuli. Your light will never dim in our hearts. Thank you.
The senior officer has told me at the police station what the police will do to get to the bottom of this case. It may take some time, but trust that we will solve this mystery. Be a little more patient and trust in the expertise of the special branch of the police service and be patient.
Thank you very much, officer.
appreciate the effort of the police so far. I definitely don't. We are obliged. We are going.
Thanks for coming. We will go. I'll do my best to let him know that you are here.
Don't forget to tell him to wait.
I shall. He will wait.
Si on peut dire quoi, on va planer mon compte. Et nous disons quelqu'un ici, et quelqu'un, moi c'est. Si vous bien c'est là. Et nous disons, et bien c'est. Et bien on va en ici. Alors on a le bon sens de tout le coup. Actuellement c'est. Et on a commencé à commencer tout cher. Et non, et les frères là on va. Can you check the time? What's the time? 9?
9:03.
GMT. Ladies and gentlemen, this time is up. Ganama is here. This is Ganama time.
Appiah sama bemo, obiriku sama bemo. It's so difficult for me because we happen to actually have the longest working relationship as actors in Ghana, over 40 years, the two of us. My prayer code goes ever present as daylight or darkness, like the air you touch and enter us on land, in the sea, and in space everywhere. You only equate to the great unseen spirit. You move at your will, in your own time. You abhor vacuum, because nature must live. Because of your fervent omnipresence, you can only be almighty, the omnipotent. Receive our thanksgivings ad infinitum, and may you continue to bless us with the strength and knowledge and the desire to be with you always. Whether we breathe, cough, talk, sing, or die, your blessings manifest in us as we give you praise and glory. Protect and guide each step we take into the future you designed for us, in order to fulfill the covenant we have with you for life everlasting. The future uploading. If the question was asked,
of all the steps we have taken, forward or backward, left or right, as time slowly but surely passed by, in the day or in the night, where moment by moment we tried, if even by making faces or signs, with gestures, movements, and actions, across the gamut of voiced words and sounds, endlessly into the distance, for instance, with sensations and emotions nondescript, whether consciously or otherwise, to arrive at an unknown destination, for an unknown purpose, good or evil. What will the answer be? Is it the future uploaded? My tribute to my friend, Mawuli Several. Growing up in Ghana's first cosmopolis, Cape Coast, I have come across very many different people: Syrians, Lebanese, English, Hausas, Yorubas, Wangaras, Fulanis, Bushis, Nzimas, Gans, Asantes, Ewes, and many, many others. One of my very best friends then was an Ewe. And I never imagined it, because we all communicated in the fancy language then. I had presumed everyone to be a fancy. Sounds white. An argument between myself and Mawuli over whether the name Setoji was a fancy name or Ewe name was what started my lifelong friendship with him. We had met at the GBC Open Air venue, as we did in the 80s, to rehearse for dramas. I with Obra, then KTK, and he would get involved, often tagged as Jagabi series, because of the exploits of the latter. However, as I was making waves as Ghanaman, Mahini Yao, Kofi Abrante, Mawuli was starring as Dennis before, Jack Willie, many others, until later became Efo Kekevo. Anytime we met in the studios, GBC TV, or NAFTA, or GFS for film, or television theatre, in the wings of stages for live performances, or on film sets, all we always discussed was theatre and acting. We were to pursue our trades for the next 40 years and over, both in Ghana and abroad. We shared stages in Texas, in the USA, and in Egypt, Togo, and Benin, acting in both in English and in French. While I was enjoying performing with Ghana Theatre Club and the Talent Theatre Company, and with Obra on GBC TV and on film sets, he had entered School of Performing Arts at Lagos. This was to later push me from him and his promptings with others to follow suit in the year 1985. At the School of Performing Arts, we were to meet on stage several times in various lyrics productions.
I would like to give a 1 minute silence for.
Epochal among these was our life and death adventure in the late Albert Davis's final year production of Samuel Beckett's Waiting for Godot. This is a play that is so difficult that every year in Europe there's a competition on this play. And till date, we are the only two people who have ever done that play in Ghana. When I was transferred from the Art Center to the National Theatre in waiting then at Kaokudi called CYC in 1991. Our long-standing ambitions in theatre and acting saw us in numerous epic productions, among the following. And please listen well, among the following. Trials of Brother Jerome by Wole Soyinka. Koji's Harvest by Wole Soyinka. Dance of the Forest by Wole Soyinka. Alien King by Dr. Appiah. Du Bois, a tribute by Professor Stephen Gerrard. The Blackguards by Coleman. Muntu by Professor Jody Graft. Verdict of the Cobra by Dr. Appiah. The Fall of Kumi by Dr. Appiah. Ghana Ocean by R.A. Kante. Land of Million Magicians by Dr. Appiah. Old Story Time, Grappa, Playboy of the West Indies, Dagger of Liberation, Joe Turner's Come and Gone, Firestorm, Marriage of Anansawa, The Story Anansi Told, Woza Albert by Bongani Ngema, Apakaland, If Only the Night Could See, that was directed by Tifa Klipo. The Choice, The Gathering of the Clan, Bride of the Gods, Secrets of an Ancient Well, Leper's Choice, Desert Dreams, Anansi in the Land of Idiots, and many, many others. All these plays, the two of us were always playing in them. Long after I had left, we performed in plays like The Trial of J.J. Rollins right here on this stage. And finally, our last swan song stage encounter was on Olero TV's The Gods Are Not to Blame. I believe we will continue to share the theatre stage like we did at the National Theatre stage in schools, at NAFA, at Panafests. Even if only in our minds now, because we can never forget him. God knows best why he's called you now. May Ghana know better how to honor your sacrifice and sterling dedication to theatre development in Ghana. Only the two of us understand this expression. Mawuli Yao Semovo, you paid your dues to theatre in Ghana. May God bless your sacred memory in the minds and hearts of those of us you've left tonight. That's we, the folk, the ye, the beautiful ye, Appiah.
This Vigil is a beautiful thing to to celebrate all that Mr. Summerville gave to this world. In this short time that we got to spend together, I could see that Mr. Summerville was a man who was truly passionate about theatre, storytelling, truly passionate about his community and building that, and also somebody who was extremely generous. He really welcomed us with open arms, and his memory will live on in the stories that we tell of him. So, thank you, Mr. Summerville, for all that you gave to this world. May he rest in peace.
It is of great sadness to lose such an asset to the country. Mawuli was such an important figure for Ghana, and he will forever be missed. We met him for the first time and only time last year on a